Hey there, thank you for joining me again on another video with the 7 habits of highly effective people with me, the real Jason Duncan, and results through integrity. I want to stop before I get into the content for this week, and I want to thank you. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for connecting with me on LinkedIn, and thank you for following me on Instagram. Those are the 3 places that I live on social media, and I'm very grateful to have you as a follower or a connection on all those platforms. Thank you so much. All right, on with the information today on the 7 habits of highly effective people. It is today that we turn our attention to the 6th habit of the 7 habits of highly effective people, and that is to synergize. Synergize. And the concept of synergizing actually came from, as far as I can understand, this book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, when he talks about how that you can get more energy if you synchronize people together. Synergize, right? So if you synchronize your abilities, your content, their wisdom and your wisdom, and you put those together, that energy can synergize and can actually create more opportunity and get more done than if any of you had done what you were good at alone. So as we go through this, we're on week number 40 of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People card deck that goes over an activity per week, every week for a whole year. And my beautiful wife got this for me for Christmas last year, and it had such a profound impact on me as I was reading through the cards that I decided to make this content for my followers online, for those of you that follow the real Jason Duncan or Results Through Integrity. So on week 40, as we move into the 6th habit of synergize, on the front of the card, the activity for this week says this: solve a problem with synergy. Now, you have a problem. I don't know what that problem is, but I am sure that you know what it is. We all have problems every day. We have a problem, whether it's a relationship problem, financial problem, maybe it's a health problem, or maybe it's something very small. It's a tactical thing that you can't figure out how to make work. So you should solve that problem with synergy. On the front of the card, it says this: find someone or a group, talk to them about a problem you're facing. So get with those other people that may have a different perspective than you, and talk to them about a problem you're facing. And number 2, it says, ask, would you help me come up with ideas I haven't thought of yet? Ask that person, ask that group of people to help you come up with ideas that you haven't thought of yet. And then finally on the front it says, take a few minutes to brainstorm. Which ideas can you use? Now this sounds almost too simple to even warrant an entire week's activity on it, but think about this. If you had a problem recently that you figured out or tried to deal with on your own, how much faster, better, or more successful would your solution to that have been had you used synergy to solve it rather than your own energy? On the back of the card, when you flip over, it has an ask yourself question. And the ask yourself question is this: what problems seem insurmountable if I face it alone? So ask yourself what problems seem insurmountable when you face them alone. Maybe it's a financial problem. Maybe if you're like a lot of small business owners, you're running into financial problems during the COVID pandemic, where our government shut everything down and it's made it very difficult to stay in business, and you're trying to solve that problem, how to make it through those tough times financially alone. Have you asked other people? You don't have to figure out all the answers by yourself, says the card. When you're dealing with a problem, synergy can surface ideas you never would have come up with on your own. Solve a problem with synergy this week. The quote of the week comes from Helen Keller, and she said this: alone we can do so little. Together we can do so much. You know, one of the things I want to offer before we sign off of this week's video is I want to offer my services. I am the real Jason Duncan, and part of what I do professionally is I consult with and coach entrepreneurs. I help them get from where they are to the results that they truly want out of their business, and I try to put you on a timeline to do that in 3 years or less, because most of us are working as owner operators and we've just created a job, and we really want to work to a place where we can have the freedom of time, energy, and money that we had hoped that our business would create for us in the beginning. And one of the ways you can synergize to solve a problem, using synergy to solve a problem, is by hiring a coach, hiring a consultant. And I would be honored if you would consider hiring me as a consultant or a coach to help you through some problems as an entrepreneur that you may be dealing with. In the link below this video is my link tree, and the top link in my link tree is how to understand or how to sign up or find out if we're compatible between you and me, and see what it looks like to become a client of mine in my coaching platform, Results Through Integrity. So go to my link tree, click on the Need Some Coaching ? And fill out the form there, and we can get together and talk about how I can help you synergize to fix the problems that you're having with your business so that you can actually get the results that you want from it. Until next time, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, and I want you to always remember, Jesus is King.